Alright, everyone, we are live. And today we're going to be starting my playthrough of Metal Gear Solid 2 Sons of Liberty. I've never played any of the Metal Gear games in my life. Last week we did a full playthrough of Metal Gear Solid 1, and we completed it for the first time ever. That was a pretty fun game, really. Some of the game mechanics were really clunky, but the story-wise was story was a 10 out of 10. Really enjoyed the game. Even though I was raging quite a bit in my playthrough, I did really enjoy it. So, for Metal Gear Solid 2, we are playing the Master Collection in particular of this game. Truth be told, because I couldn't really find it online, like the advantages of playing the older versions. There didn't really seem to be enough information online that could prove there were any advantages. Unlike Metal Gear 1, where Metal Gear 1 has there's some issues with future versions of Metal Gear Solid 1. I couldn't find anything like that for Metal Gear Solid 2. So, show you real quick the settings. We are playing this on PC now. Sadly, I played Metal Gear Solid 1. Obviously, I played Metal Gear Solid 1 like on a PlayStation controller when I played it on DuckStation. Sadly, this game does not support PlayStation controllers, so I'm going to be playing this with an Xbox controller, which is fine. It doesn't bother me, but it's going to be a little bit confusing. Play the first game on a PlayStation controller, then play the second game on an Xbox controller, because I'm more comfortable with the PlayStation controllers, even though when I usually use an Xbox controller when I'm playing on PC. But anyway, let's just go English. And start game. And chat, I know I did a stream earlier today with the VR missions, but I did it for I wanted to see what the VR missions were like. I did it for 40 minutes, then I got bored of it. Truth be told. I got bored of them pretty quick. It's a fun game mode, but I don't think that was worth $40 to 30 quid when it came out in 1999 for its own game. But we're going to be doing a full playthrough of this, of course. And I might maybe I'll do a bonus stream with the VR missions or something like that for this game. Or the additional content after we complete the base game. So I do know a little few things about in this game. Or, it's impossible to not get any spoilers online for a game that's 24 years old. Let's be realistic. It's physically impossible, but we'll wait until this is done playing first. But apparently this game ran at 60 FPS in the PlayStation 2. Which is quite impressive. Jennifer Hill worked on this game. Huh. Must have been all like the first game. Of course, so these games have a lot of dialogue, so I won't be speaking as much as I normally do, compared to my chill playthroughs. Also, it's freaking boiling, man. It's whole thing inside. It's not super warm today, but when you have two computers on in your small unit, it's boiling. Plus, chat, I will be streaming this again tomorrow, but it'll be a bit earlier in the day. I just decided to do two streams today because I wasn't happy with that VR stream. It was only like 45 minutes long, so I said the stream I was going to do another stream, and I do kind of regret saying that, but you know what? It's fine. So HG edition. Alright. First things first, let's make sure everything is on. You can actually turn blood off. I'm going to be honest, I don't know what that's all about. You keep the mini map on. I think that's when you change the first person. Could be wrong. I mean, I could always change it if I need to change it. Now I'm gonna have to rely more on saves because I'm not playing as an emulator. So I have to figure out how you save this. But anyway, let's go straight into new game. Alright, this is where I get my phone. Which I forgot to bring the phone. I forgot to close this out. To see what this is. I don't know what the difference between anchor and planet is. Before I go into this, because this might be the difficulty setting, chat. Because some games don't use the standard difficulty setting, so just to be on the safe side, I'm going to look this up. Metal Gear Solid, just because I've never played before, unless anybody can tell me, but when I literally start the stream, nobody ever watches my streams. When I go live 95% of the time. New game, options. Options. See what comes up. New game plus, that's useless. Fucking nothing. Metal Gear Solid, what's the difference? I don't want to click this. What's the difference between Anchor, Planet? I don't know if these are like the names of the difficulty. Anchor, Planet, Anchor, and Planet. All right. Okay. Okay. So it's the options, and it just depends on how you start the game. Okay. So you start the game on a tank. So I think it's you set chapter. That's kind of weird for a new game. Oh fuck. So they've removed the extreme difficulty in this one. I'll probably go normal, but I just want to check some. I've got to check hard's not the hardest difficulty, because if hard's the hardest difficulty, that means medium's probably going to be quite hard. That's how you figure stuff out like this. All difficulty options. And I know I'm being a complete noob here, chat. Hard, extreme X. Alright, we'll go normal. It must be, they don't show the new, what I mean is they don't show the higher difficulties. You must have to complete it once to unlock it. We'll go normal. I might regret this, but we played all of Metal Gear 1 on normal. I dealt with it. Though some sections were really difficult. Even when doing instruction reviews. Go radar type 1. We can always change that in the main menu. Trust me, I want the radars. The story is a fiction. Our simulations captures. Why are they bringing that up saying it's a fiction story? It's a freaking game. I know it's fiction.
The Hudson River, 2 years ago. We had classified intelligence that a new type of Metal Gear was scheduled for transport.
Oh, great. More?
The whole thing stank, but our noses have been out in the cold too long.
What's Washington Bridge? Not sure what that is. Is that actually Washington, D.C.? I guess somewhere like New York, to be honest. I guess New York. I don't know the New York bridges. Chat, I don't live in America, so I've got no reason to learn the name of a freaking bridge, you know what I mean? If I'm being honest. So we'll probably go 3 hours today, because I did do a shorter stream obviously earlier, so... I'll end probably about 10 o'clock. It's 7 at night now, so we'll probably go for like 3 hours. Then tomorrow we'll do like a full proper stream. The graphics are a massive upgrade though. It's crazy how much graphics upgraded in 3 years back then, man. Like the PlayStation 1, the PlayStation 2. Might actually be one of the first games that actually showed the PlayStation 2's proper hardware at the time. Or the GTA 3, I suppose. What the console could do. Oh. I would have liked that in Metal Gear 1 to have that ability. Obviously control vibrations on, I just realised. Ah, what's up, man? You played these games before for... Damn. Yeah, nice. Just got stuck onto it. Alright. I mean, I got stuck on one a few times when I did my playthrough last week. Luckily, I had an expert that played one like 30 times. Kind of guided me a little bit. Because back then, you get stuck on a puzzle. Man, the games were different back then. You could look up online. Obviously you can nowadays, but jeez. Back then. But we're doing the full series over the next few months. As I've said countless times, chat. I need to turn control vibration on, off. It's fucking annoying me.
Oh boy, he's right on schedule. He'll know soon enough.
Nick actually has eyes now. Metal Gear Solid 2 Sons of Liberty. I don't think anybody actually calls them like the true proper name, Tactical something. Didn't even read that.
This is Snake. Do you read me, Otacon?
Loud and clear.
We're still working for this clown?
I'm at the sneak point.
Everything going okay?
Stealth camo's busted. Landing impact.
I must have overused it. Sorry, but you're gonna have to deal with it. You're not in the military anymore.
Right. I didn't plan on relying on this gadget anyway.
The private sector's not so bad, is it? Privacy guaranteed.
I'm happy as long as no one gives me any more unwanted
Oh,
gifts.
great, that sounds
I
fun.
mean that thing with Naomi?
And I can't say I miss the chattering nanny.
Mei Ling's not so bad. That reminds me, I have to get in touch with her again about that new Natick flashware.
Diverting toys from the SSCEN again? But give her a message from me. Someone will find out, sooner or later. She's better off assuming it sooner and quit while she's safe.
Too true. Okay, Snake, let's get to work. You know how the technical specs of Metal Gear were sold on the black market after Shadow Moses?
All Ocelot's doing.
Exactly. And now every state, group, and .com has its own version of Metal Gear.
Not exactly a classified weapon for today's nuclear powers.
Ocelot, that's the guy that got away, pretty sure.
Wipe the floor
Then the
with
one.
all the other models. The only consistent description is that it's an amphibious, anti-Metal Gear vehicle.
That explains why this one is under Marine Corps jurisdiction.
The mission objective is to make visual confirmation of the new Metal Gear being transported by that tanker and bring back photographic evidence. But I want you first to go up to the top level of the infrastructure, to the bridge. We need to find out where the tanker is headed.
A little reconnaissance, huh?
There's too much we don't know about this new prototype. Capabilities, deployment method. We don't even know how close it is to completion. If we know where the testing arena is, I can start to draw some reasonable conclusions.
All right, I'll head to the bridge ASAP.
Try to avoid confrontations.
Our
Our goal is to collect evidence on Metal Gear development and expose it to the world. It would be best if you could get out of there without alerting anyone.
Don't worry, I know the drill. We're not terrorists.
I don't know if I'll get that done first time though.
Don't you
Not
forget
alerting
you're
anybody.
part of philanthropy now.
That'll probably end
An
poorly.
Anti-Metal Gear organization and officially recognized by the UN.
Recognized, but still fringe, Otacon.
All right, let's look at your gear. Your weapon is a tranquilizer gun converted from a Beretta M92F.
M9.
It's a little hard to work with because you have to reload after each shot since the slide locks.
Great.
Better than scavenging at the mission site. Good suppressor, too.
The chemical stun will take effect in a few seconds and last for hours. You can take down an elephant with that thing. Check out the laser sighting, too. The effects of the anesthetic...
I mean, this is not useful. I'm not clicking any buttons. He's doing it by
We're talking
himself.
about a difference of tens of seconds between hitting limbs, chest, or head. As for the equipment... Hey, Snake? Cigarettes? What's wrong with you?
It's kind of a lucky charm.
You haven't read the Surgeon General's warning, have you? Here's the digital camera. Works almost the same way as your old one.
Okay. Who knows how often I'll use a camera though.
They don't look armed.
Hey, Earth to Snake. These are nice, upstanding Marines, not terrorists. Don't get caught. You're in stealth mode here.
Sure, and if it comes to that, a little beauty sleep never hurt anyone. By the way, Otacon, are you sure of this intelligence?
Absolutely. Hacked it out of the Pentagon's classified files myself.
No traces?
Oh, please, I'm too good for that.
But this might be a trap. Remember, there's a price on our heads.
You're just being paranoid.
I hope so. Those men.
I hope so
You
too.
wouldn't think they were anything but civilians from here.
With all the ships passing on the river and in the harbor, putting uniformed Marines on the deck would be a bad idea. People can get a clear view of the water from Riverside, too.
I don't think they would when the storm's going on though.
It's too high. According to the navigational plans, this ship should have discharged its cargo upriver.
It's in there, no doubt about it.
The military trains you to watch for threats from the stern on a boat. That's SOP for counter-terror ops, too. Security should be tighter.
You worry too much.
Where's the target?
Satellite surveillance is a major international pastime these days. I'd say the cargo holds, safely below the deck. Do you see the entrance to the holds?
Looks like there are a few entryways into the crew quarters. The chopper. What?
Oh, great. Well, I guess we can go lethal now.
Looks like we're not the only ones after Metal Gear tonight.
Is that a chopper I just heard?
Affirmative. Probably another cavalry. What's their game? Hijack?
They're probably targeting the ship's controls.
Otacon, how many men do you need to take over a tanker of this size?
The ship is run by a computer, so I'd say about 18 people.
AKS 74U.
AK. I like the AK.
Russians? You
Oh,
sure?
it's the Russians.
No Marine barber touched that head of hair.
Always the Russians.
I'm transmitting a photo. Let's get an ID on him ASAP.
I'm on it.
Okay.
Looks like the tanker's theirs now. KA-60 Kasatka.
Kasatka? Kamov chopper, right? Killer whale.
Sounds so quiet. It sounds a lot louder in Metal Gear 1 for some
We need
reason.
to get a fix on who they
Hey,
are.
Tom.
Judging by their transport, aren't they some kind of military commandos?
Not necessarily. It could be the KA-62, the civil model.
Look, Snake, all we need is the photographic evidence of Metal Gear. As long as we have those, we can put it online and blow the whole thing wide open. So no pyrotechnics, okay?
All right. I'll do my best.
This isn't like Shadow Moses. Reach me if anything happens. The frequency's 141.12.
How can I check in and save my progress?
I'll do it. There's a frequency set aside for it. 140.96.
Okay.
Sorry, but no Mei Ling this time.
That's fine.
Call me on the codec when you want to save.
Got it.
I'll be waiting just past the Verrazano Bridge. You need to be off that ship by then.
I'll be in touch.
Alright. Are we in gameplay? Yes. Oh. Alright. So we're gonna do a save instantly. Next X this time, so
You
longer
want to
circle.
save, Snake?
Yes. Let's do a save straight away. Move that. Yes. Right, save. Wait.
Snake, you of course know the saying, one for all for one?
What is this all of a sudden?
Oh, I figured you'd need a lot of motivation, so I came prepared. It's from the
Oh, no, this guy is the coke guy in this game, jeez.
Anyway, it means that if you go up against everyone by yourself, they'll gang up on you too, I think.
Of course.
Since you're on your own on that ship, you need to take this to heart and avoid confrontations. How was that? Just like the old days, huh?
Almost reminds me of Mei Ling. But you sure you got it right?
Of course. And I'll teach you a lot more of these. You can count on it.
Great.
Alright. Okay. Is there a way to exit to the main menu? Door setting. Yeah, these games are preferable to play on controller or keyboard and mouse. Let's switch on to the main menu. I know, chat, and I know. It's fucking controller vibration. I hate controller vibration. Hopefully I can turn it off. Really? It kicks you off the game completely? No, it doesn't. Right. Options... Button icons, maybe? Don't think you can. That's fine. Whatever. Or maybe you can turn them off in the actual game. Maybe we got to go to the actual game, like start game. We actually boot up. That's kind of annoying. It puts you back there. We boot the actual game. I hate that it has a fucking other launcher. You think that it would be like... The Hitman HD trilogy did that so good, literally. You get to pick all 3 games, you just go in the game, so have like each application for each game and all that stuff, man. Like, these games are older than the Hitman games, and the Hitman games were maybe better. I don't know. I don't know. Probably about the same size, to be honest. Probably about the same size, realistically. Alright, options. Let's see. I apologize, chat. I'm probably wasting my complete time here. There's probably actually... Yeah, I don't think there is any option. Nah, whatever. Whatever. It's fine, I'll deal with it. I mean, there was an option to turn off control vibration in Metal Gear Solid 1, but I thought there would have been an option in Metal Gear Solid 2, you know? Then again, I didn't know the PlayStation 1 had control vibration, to be honest. I thought the PlayStation 1 didn't have control vibration, but it did. I wonder how the checkpoints work in this one. The same button to crouch. Pretty much most of the same game. Like that was just still talking the radio to X instead of circle, which is a nice change. If I'm being completely honest. Wait. Yeah. How did I not see that? How do you jump though? triangle. You jump there as well. And ouch. Alright, we don't do that because we got a mini map.
Freeze.
Jeez. Alright. So I think you shoot them as the delay. What is it?
What you're wielding right now is a converted Beretta M92F, designed to fire tranquilizer rounds. A direct hit will knock the target unconscious. Think of those rounds as tiny syringes. The impact of the round causes the mixing of two chemicals in the shell. The resulting gas compresses a tiny piston and injects the tranquilizer in the bullet's tip into the target's skin. The tranquilizer's effects are felt at different times depending on where the bullet lands.
Alright.
A head or heart shot will take effect immediately,
Okay.
but a round that hits somewhere like feet or hands will take a while. Use the first-person view attack for maximum accuracy. The gun is fitted with a suppressor, so there's no need to worry about alerting the enemy with the noise. But since it is a tranquilizer gun, the M9 has its limitations. All it can do is knock the enemy unconscious. Keep that in mind.
Can they wake the enemies up though? How do I... Mate, I just answered you,
Snake,
Paul.
go through that door into the ship's interior. Push the action button down in front of the
That's
door
what,
and wait
okay.
until the door opens before letting go. If you need to open the door faster, hit the action button repeatedly while you turn the handle. Make sure you keep doing it until the door is open.
Right, so how do I play in first person? So the D-pad still moves you, really? That's interesting that you can still move around with the D-pad in this one. Right, so how do I... Play in first person now? R1, okay. Or R green. Bandage, alright. What's up here? Pretty strange coming. Chinese, right? Japanese, I should say, no Chinese. He was up the stairs first. Dead end, okay. Does Metal Gear 2 have a dedicated reload button? What do we just go south? Can you shoot first person? First person in this one? Nice. Or is that still not a game mechanic yet? That's hard. I got him though, but still. At least you can shoot first person now, which is nice. Still hard as fuck to aim though. The aiming's still kinda mediocre. Also, I took the long way, man. Jeez. Great cameras. You just strike cameras on this one?
Snake, there's a surveillance camera in place. Once you're in its field of view, an alarm will go off. You can't afford to be seen. You can also use the chaff grenade to set up some electronic interference. The camera will be ineffective for a while. There's a blind spot right beneath the camera. Use it to buy some time.
The chaff grenade still works. Do I have any shaft grenades? Out of curiosity. I have to. I'm gonna have to use one here. It's the tutorial mission. They should be generous, to be honest. Also, the timer's nice. Timer's lovely. I love that. Out. That goes on for a very long time, man. Jeez. I bet it only affects a small area, though. I bet it doesn't affect the whole map, though, like Metal Gear 1. Though. Keep this in here, horse. Types of games you kinda gotta explore everywhere. Or you're kinda screwed if you don't, you know? Oh, crap. I wanna know how they set up cameras so quickly. Kinda annoying you got your hands at the phone at the right
Snake,
place, though.
wait! Don't move!
I see it. Some kind of device on both sides of the hall. Infrared sensors?
Right, and they're linked to...
Let me guess. Semtex.
Exactly. Plastic explosives.
Fuck.
If you trip the sensors...
I'll be sleeping with the fishes, along with this entire ship.
That sounds about right. There aren't that many infrared beams. Maybe you can get past those without setting off the explosives. If you need to see exactly where the beams are, you can use the usual method. There's a fire extinguisher over there. Break it open and try scattering some of the extinguishing chemicals.
I don't know what he's talking though. Oh, right, I see. That is a lot of suspicion. Yeah, I probably will die a bunch, like Metal Gear 1, but it's always so. Though I am a little bit more experienced with the series, a wee bit, a little bit more experienced. The reason... Oh. Shh. Oh, he's going to sleep. Wait, why would you break into a military base and fall asleep? There we go. That was an annoying location.
Oh. What's that?
Oh shit. I just got caught.
Who is it? Send reinforcements.
Did he come down the stairs though? Shit, they do. He doesn't see me though. Great. That is a lot of reinforcements.
What's that?
Are you fucking serious, man? Yeah, we're definitely not getting the best rating in the game, I can tell you that. It's my fuck. Oh, for fuck's sake. Is this gonna keep happening over and over and over again every time I get caught? I might die on purpose. Obviously. That's fine, I wanted to die. Don't know how the checkpoint system works in this game.
Snake, respond! Snake! Snake!
Back, I wanted to die. I want to see what's... This still refuses to gawk at me. Oh, that sounds fun. Well, I'm going to be confused by the time we complete the whole series. Hopefully in the future Metal Gear games. Explain it. Did the alarms go off if the camera sees the dead body? Or is that not a mechanic in 2001? Are you serious? Okay. Well, the good news is he couldn't call in reinforcements. Hit someone about shooting something about this. Ow. Alright, how good is our health? Well, at least you've played the game before. At least you've played the game, so you probably understand the story. I've never played them, so I don't even understand the story. You don't understand the story after playing it multiple times, so that sounds great. Yeah, I'm watching lore stuff.
So it is the Kasaka. Russian choppers.
What the guy said it. That's cool. So we got more reinforcements. Lovely.
Snake, did you find out where that ship is headed?
I'm looking at it. 35 degrees longitude, latitude around 58.
More than 500 miles off the coast of the Bermudas, out in the middle of the Atlantic. So the prototype is ready for solo testing. It's basically combat worthy. That area is outside the Second Fleet's operational range, too. It must be a standalone Marine Corps project, which means this prototype Metal Gear must be designed for independent deployment, without any naval assistance. Anyway, analysis can wait till later. Snake, you need to go down to the holds and locate the actual metal...
Yeah. Splinter Cells. That's another series I need to play one day. I think after we've done the Metal Gear Solid series, those chat, I'm going to be taking a bit of a break from stealth games because obviously we played Hitman at the start of the year. So obviously I'm going to take a little bit of a break. Maybe I'll come back to the other stealth series, which is the Splinter Cell games, but maybe I'll do next year or something. Who knows? I mean, I did take a slight break. Obviously, we did Dying Light. Yeah, but I was like, yeah, enough. Yeah, I didn't really. The only stealth series I played growing up was really the Hitman games. Didn't really play the other ones, to be honest. So I guess technically the older Assassin's Creed games technically are somewhat stealth games, but I don't really call that because Assassin's Creed you don't really have to go stealth. I mean, you same with Hitman, to be fair. Same with all these stealth games. In a way, you don't have to go completely stealthy, but is it wise to go? Why play Ark? Ark 1 or 2? Are those the weird games, those weird old games where you go around killing you like kill big monsters like dinosaurs and that shit with a fucking gun? That's a platformer. Oh, never mind. I mean, it depends. I mean, I'm not the... Nah. What were they called? Was it Terrac or something like that? It was some weird-ass fucking game. That was like the original Xbox and all that. It was so fucking weird. It's a flagship platform like Crash and Pyro. Alright. Pyro. Oh, okay. I'm not quite sure what I'm meant to do here.
So you've got rations now. These are military.
Okay, I know how rations work, bro. Yeah. I know how they work. And you got to unfreeze them. Right, so. Cuphead. Oh. Think I can play a game like that, man? Oh, man. What?
Snake, what's wrong? Snake?
What? The guy literally said earlier in the game, he literally said shoot that and it'll stop. But okay, what the fuck? Shadow Tower games. I don't really play those types of games, to be honest, like Cuphead and all that stuff. Stuff like that would make me super infuriating playing games like that, because those games require like perfect action, perfect dodge. You got to play them like perfect. I mean, I could play them, but it'd probably be very raging. No, maybe that's the reason why you want me to play them. Not as hard as it looks at all, but 60% of the way. Well, I don't really like doing playthroughs of games that I can't complete, though. I don't know, maybe eventually. I mean, I've got series for the rest of the year at least. Got one of the series. And obviously, I want to try and do games that have some appeal. Like, it's some really game that no one ever knows it exists. Not entirely sure, but wait, is that guy awake? So they wake up. Huh. Interesting. You can't go back to the bottom of the ship outside. No problems with the camera. Chat, does this game have a lot of backtracking? Is it like Metal Gear 1, where there's a lot of backtracking in this? Zone of Embers, man. You're telling. Are these like indie games or something you're telling me about, man? I don't really play indie games, if I'm being completely honest. Oh, I can't remember what Metal Gear's name. Fine. Yeah, indie games. Card. No, we don't have a card.
Freeze.
How did I sneak by him and take him out? It's what it is. Wait, oh, this is new. This wasn't here before. Okay, so. Nope, you didn't see anything. Nope, nobody's there. Nobody's home. What is it in this game with guards sleeping on the job? Get USB first. Did not pop off twice. You have to kill this guy.
It's the enemy. I need help.
Gotta be kidding me. Wait, I just had someone get knocked out. Great. Oh yeah, he's gonna make my life harder. That is a cool change from Metal Gear. That is a cool change though. You fuck up in stealth. Fuck. Fucking missed. Alright, that's two down. Wasting all my ammo, what's the problem? Nice, get some ammo. Let's see. Bet this is the way I was supposed to do. That's twice now I've done that, man. Went the complete wrong way. Wait. this is a this is a big puzzle, this fucking shit. May not be a bad hiding spot. That trap door. Nope. You still can't take cover and shoot around cover on this one. Maybe that'll be a thing in Metal Gear 3, Metal Gear 4. Don't shoot your friend. There we go. Kinda strange, it doesn't seem like always hit them in the heart. So you want to knock them out faster, hit them in the heart. This always to be the case though. Alright. So clearly can't go there. For now. Let's see if this guy has any hints.
There's something about that soldier who was standing outside the infrastructure. I think you should check it out. Use the hatch on the port side of the infrastructure to get out onto the navigational deck. That's where you need to go.
So I was even supposed to go here. Lol. I'll do a save though. No!
Those pipes you see along...
Fucking hate that, I do that all the time. Yeah, bro. I did it all the time in Metal Gear 1 as well.
Do you want to save, Snake?
Yes. Just save. I feel like we're gonna get a boss fight soon. No way. Unless they calm down the boss fights in Metal Gear 2, man. The boss fights were... You got like a... You got a cutscene.
Okay. There's a saying that goes...
You got like a
bird
boss
on
fight right
high
after.
dies a glutton's death, as do the fish of the deeps. The lesson is... don't be greedy. The fish that belonged to a family called the Deeps died from overfeeding. And so did a bird that got high on something. Probably fermented fruit.
Okay, if you say so.
I do.
Oh, I'll talk after the cutscene.
Don't take unnecessary risks just because you're greedy for more items. Remember the Deep family's fish.
Good movie games were the old Spider-Man trilogy, especially Spider-Man 2, the Spider-Man Tobey Maguire games. They were great. The Revenge of the Sith game, the Star Wars Revenge of the Sith movie tie-in game that literally came out before the movie. That was another great one. What else? I'm not really a Harry Potter fan. They had a lot of good games in Harry Potter, but I'm not a Harry Potter person, so didn't really get into those ones. There were some other weird movie games as well. What about yourself? Revenge of the Sith? Yeah. Well, I'm going to be doing a playthrough of that soon. Like, probably like the next month or so. The Revenge of the Sith game. In particular, the PlayStation 2, the original Xbox game. And that was what will be replaced, not right after LEGO Star Wars, but... Well, obviously, we'll do 2 other playthrough short games after that. Then we'll do that one. Salt in the headshots. Yeah. I've not seen the new Sonic the Hedgehog movies yet. I think we're supposed to go now. That does not look good.
Raven.
What? No way. Raven Sawai? What? This triangle. Get USB first. Huh. Bad. Why does that feel... That just looks so out of place. Rent your games from the library, yeah. I mean, I don't really rent games, to be honest, but we used to The demos, man, the demo era. I remember that era though. The demo era, we get so many demos for games, man.
Freeze.
I didn't even know what library even had games. Be honest. I did used to play like games. Games I played as a kid, like at school, or like Cool Maths and all that shit. Obviously. In particular, I remember it was always funny, man. During school, there was what was this game called Happy Wheels? I'm sure you want to know what Happy Wheels is. If you don't, I kind of be shocked. If you live in Britain, you don't know what Happy Wheels is, but my God, man, the schools always tried to ban that, but there would always be a site where it would always be available, man. That game, I need to play that game one time. Maybe I'll show you because it's so stupid. So it's just a silly game, man. But you know, it's good in the way. That's an indie game. Give it this guy goes first. Yeah. Game magazines, man. That'll never come back. Then you had the digital library demo era. Like after the demo disc with like the 360 and PlayStation 3, man, you had got so many demos that era. Then the next era, demos don't exist anymore.
Freeze.
I cannot wait until I get a lethal gun so I can shoot that guy in the head. He's apparently dead. A Minecraft playthrough. I've considered it. Original Minecraft. Oh, that would be interesting. What fucking? Oh man, what one of the old Java versions before you could even before 1.0, man. You can't complete those games on those versions. I have considered it, by the way, chat. I actually did do I did a Minecraft RL playthrough where we, you know, that mod, the RL, man, that was fucking brutal. I did that like 4 years ago. The only reason it's so fun to chill. Yeah, true. Minecraft is so chilling. Your good pick as well, by the way, saying the older versions as well, because I'm pretty sure the new Minecraft music's copyrighted. I used to play so much Minecraft though. Like, I played too much Minecraft back in the day. Oh man, it was such a. I was a console gamer, by the way, so I mainly back then. So I mainly played the console versions, and when they got rid of the legacy console version and they replaced it with Bedrock, like seriously, man, Bedrock is dog shit. Wow, such a letdown. I mean, Java's still cool, but yeah, maybe. I know. I'm pretty Notch doesn't like it. I think it was rumored he was making his own game or something like that. Damn, you can't cancel it. That kind of sucks. Do I like horror games? Yeah, some of like the Resident Evil games, some of that type of stuff. I kind of like the horror games you can actually do stuff in it though. I don't really like the horror games where someone chases and you can't defend yourself. Like, not the biggest fan. Like, I knew everybody always tried to. I mean, tried to get me to like Dead by Daylight and all that live service game. It's alright. I don't think it's great. I personally preferred Friday the 13th over Dead by Daylight when it comes to online horror games. But single player horror games, Resident Evil, the other series. What was the people? What's the other series? Death Stranding. Not Death Stranding. Not Death Stranding. Not Death Stranding. I've never played Death Stranding. What was it called? What was it? It was made by the same people that made this. I thought I forgot the name of it. They're making a remake of the first game now. Code Name 2, yeah. I should. Listen, I'll play a Resident Evil game as long as that doesn't have giant tarantulas in it, though. If it has giant tarantulas in it, I'm not playing that Resident Evil game. Sorry, mate. That's my one exception to horror games. So you got big ginormous tarantulas. Sorry, not playing that. Honestly, you could put a bullet to my head and honestly, just shoot the bullet. Honestly, I'll take that over playing a game like that. Yeah, I've never played those ones though, the codename ones. Maybe eventually. I mean, it's a bit too late now, obviously, because Resident Evil 9's coming next year, and I've got the Metal Gear series as the current long-term series we're doing. So by the time I complete all the Metal Gear games, jeez, man, we'd be far too close to 9 coming out probably, and I'm not even joking. And putting the Resident Evil games are too long to put in a short-term series. Not super long games, but there's so many of them. I will give Capcom that. They did a decent job with the remakes of the new Resident Evil games. Well, do I stream daily? For the most part, yes. For the most part, I do. So, so pretty much every day, apart from every second Tuesday and most Saturdays, I don't stream. But it really depends. It really depends. So, Mondays usually short playthrough streams. Tuesday, every second Tuesday or every fourth Tuesday, I won't be able to stream. Wednesdays, stream every Wednesday. Thursday, stream every Thursday. Stream every Friday. Saturdays, like, I'll stream maybe 25% of Saturday. I like to take Saturdays off, though. I like to take a day off, though. Then Sundays, I do usually slaughter streams on Sundays. Like, Sundays, I do the Still Alive series. So I stream about 5 to 6 days a week. I could realistically probably shoot twice a day if I really wanted to, Jeff.
Repair of the entranceway to the engine room on the port side is complete. We'll return to position following patrol in the small room on the port side.
Snake, there's another set of infrared sensors in place. If you touch that, the explosives will detonate and that ship will be pulverized.
I'm not in the mood to go sleep with the fishes, but there are too many sensors. Looks like I'll have to find another way.
No need to worry. There's a way through. Take a close look. Do you see the thing with blinking green lights right next to the explosives? That's the control unit for the sensors. Destroy that, and the sensors stop functioning. You can't get in close enough to touch it, so you'll have to shoot it out.
Okay. Good to know I can
But your
shoot it.
M9's knockout rounds won't work. Find a gun somewhere.
We're gonna get an actual gun. Okay. I mean, why can't in the Metal Gear universe you just kill an enemy?
There's somebody there. It's the enemy. I need help.
Wait! You can shoot the radar? Wait, actually, that's sick. Oh, that's well cool. That's actually a really cool mechanic. I like that. That's well sick, man. Gun's gotta be up here, man.
Freeze.
He's probably gonna see that dead body, you know, unless he's blind. But she is. Right down the middle, actually. Damn. You have to sit here, can't do anything. Unless he shoots. I'm gonna have to take a shot. Eat that. Wait, this game has auto-aim? Question is, where do we find the gun? Why can't I just steal a gun from the dead body? Please tell me, chat, that's a thing in a future Metal Gear game. Because it doesn't make any... I mean, I guess... I don't know. No, I actually genuinely don't know why you can't just... Let's see if he has anything to say.
There's something about that soldier who was standing outside the infrastructure. I think you should check it out. Use the hatch on the port side of the infrastructure to get out onto the navigational deck. That's where you need to go.
Okay, that's still super vague though. Still super vague. Oh, it's just kind of annoying the enemies seem to spawn back in. Alright. Maybe it said navigation deck. Questions. How do I get to the navigation deck? I don't remember how I even got on the ship in the first place, to be honest. Truth be told you. Navigation. Usually the top. Series is spawning them all back in. Get the captain score, the bridge. Yes, it keeps saying get USB ports. I was going the right way, but I just don't have that unit I'm looking for.
Who's there?
Nobody. Nobody's there. You don't need to worry. No need to worry, friend. That's why. I don't get this. I don't know if I'm doing that wrong or you just can't open it. I bet I'm doing that wrong, Pupito. We definitely do need a security guard, I get that. Freaking Metal Gear maze, by the way. I could tell. We'll use that. Right. We came from the other way. I think we did. Wait. Wait, we found this already. What a great fun location for an enemy. First person shooting's nice, but it's still ass. Still kind of clunky though. Can't go that way. God damn, man. This one's open the wall. He runs right into it straight away. Oh, we're back here. Okay, I see where we are. What? It's locked from the inside? Oh, you gotta be kidding me! You've got to be honestly kidding me. I think the trank track has no range in this. It's kind of annoying the guards wake up like super fast though. Some other way I'm missing something. I don't get that.
So, you've got rations now.
I know what rations are! Yeah, I know. I need a hint. Maybe I click nothing. You'll give me a hint.
There's something about that soldier who was
Standing outside the infrastructure. Use the hatch on the port side of the infrastructure. Get onto the navigation jet. That's where you need to go. Yeah, I get that. Navigation deck is obviously not somewhere higher up, but I don't know where. Ah, man. This rate.
There's somebody. Who is that? It's the end. I need help.
serious, man? You're gonna run by them, fucking. Yeah, keep shooting me, friend.
Something over there.
Whatever. I want to die anyway.
What's going on? Snake! Snake!
Oh, okay, I'm looking this up online. Fucking been here forever, man. Metal Gear Solid 2.
There's something about that soldier who was standing outside the infrastructure.
Where's
I think you should
USB?
check it out. Use the hatch on the port side of the infrastructure to get out onto the navigational deck. That's where you need to go.
Metal Gear Solid 2 Sons of Liberty, you can find the USB after defeating... okay, that's a fucking a spoiler for a future boss. Players will need to head over to the way to the ship's bridge before they can acquire the ticket. Players should head straight and hug right there. Okay, this one begins. This is up to an area. Yeah. Right. Oh, for fuck's sake. I just figured it out. So we need to go up. We need to go up. We go up. Apparently there's a door on the left. Apparently there's a door on the left at the top. Ah, okay. I'm blind. That's fine. It's 2001 game, you know. Sometimes I have to look stuff up online. This game does it. It's a blind playthrough.
Freeze.
What do you mean a video game question mark? Yeah, it's blind, mate. I just said why I put it in the title because there's too much in the title already. It's a 24-year-old game, but for part 2 I'll put it in the title. Just fucking around. I know you are, but you never know. There's probably somebody that actually does not know what a video game is. I mean, certain boomers probably don't, realistically. I mean, it's actually generally possible. Like, you could be a boomer, right? You have your own kids. Your kids never get into game. Then your kids' kids are not gamers either. Alright. Fair enough. Oh, it's blind, that's why I didn't get the reference. There's a blind play for Metal Gear Solid 1 as well, like we finished off on the Saturday. Oh shit.
Who's that? Enemy sight. Requesting backup unit.
Whatever. Oh yeah, shit. Alright. Yeah. So I can't believe I had to look up a guide to open that frickin' door, man. That's hilarious. I literally went downstairs. I thought you were supposed to go downstairs. But no, you have to go in there. We'll do a save, because the guy totally done the spoilers. I'm lost sort of like up here. I know it doesn't. I know that the whole challenge. I know they don't. Frickin' Metal Gear 1. I frickin' had to look up online how the frick to destroy how to destroy the wall. And don't get me started. I did a stream where I played Metal Gear. You know, the Metal Gear 1987 and Metal Gear 1990. Jeez, man. And some pro guy that was like a pro. The Metal Gear games played them like plus 30 times. He was telling me, it was like, even I had to look up a guide to play it. The really old ones. Okay.
Time to save?
Sure. I mean, usually I don't get lost like that, chat, though. I didn't see there was a door there.
Another Chinese proverb. Those who look to the heavens prosper. Those who defy it are no more. Do you know this one? The meaning here is... Hold on a sec. That you can only survive as long as you're a part of the natural order of things. You remember pre-ripped jeans? Manufacturers thought that just because people loved old, broken-in jeans, they would want to buy new jeans that looked old. So they purposefully...
What do jeans have to do with nature and order?
Denim should fray and rip on its own, naturally, right? Some designers tried to go against that, and no one bought them. The earnings report from that fiscal year is enough of a proof.
Earnings?
Metal Gear Solid 2, your favourite? Cluster bells. Alright. Yeah, cool. What's your least favourite?
Shashka has landed. I'm on my way to the tanker holds. Report your status.
Control room, communications
Okay.
and engine room are under control. All entry and exit points to the tanker hold secured. Infrared sensors placed and operational.
Alright.
Good work. Are the explosives in place?
Yes, they are all planted.
Listen, once we have what we came for, the tanker will be scuttled.
And the vehicle's pilot.
Alright.
He's the only one who underwent the VR training. No one else can do it.
Are you sure you can
You said
trust
Mr. Bellic, like what, Nico Bellic?
Your part in the mission is complete. You are to leave at once.
him? No, it's not over yet.
I can see the moon, even in this storm, pale as death. I have a bad feeling about this mission. You swore this to me, that you would leave the unit once the mission was complete. Do not worry, this is a country of liberty.
No, this is where I belong, with the unit. I have nowhere else to go. Father, I want to stay and fight.
There is no choice to make here, Olga.
Alright.
Need I remind you that you are carrying my grandchild? You will be on the helicopter out of here now.
That's the one. It's funny, your name made me think of Clockenbell. When I first read your name. I was gonna say what, you tried to do a parody of like one of the GTA food stores.
Freeze! Hands over your head, now! Toss your gun overboard, slowly. A woman.
Ah,
Show
okay.
your face.
You men, you're all the same.
Who are you?
We are nomads, wanderers.
I said don't move.
Americans. So you shoot women too.
I'm a nomad too. What else do you have there? Take the knife and toss it. Not there. Toss it overboard. Hold that position. Now, turn around.
You know what you're doing. It stopped raining. Not too shabby, is it? New York, I mean.
Great. Got a second gun, of course you did.
And that brings our tour to its conclusion.
Scout knife with a surprise. You a Spetsnaz?
I think you deserve a little credit. No one's ever dodged that shot of mine. But no one gets lucky twice, either.
You sure about that? And if it's like Metal Gear 1, you'll probably beat you. Gotta figure out how to beat you.
I've been with the unit since I was born. I grew up on the battlefield. Conflict and victory were my parents. The unit is my life, my family. We've shared everything, all the bad and all the good. I have no one, nothing except the unit. Nothing else matters to me.
Wow. 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10 grenade throwing skills. Then again, it's still stunter. Okay, so you can't jump over that.
Whoever you are, you're not stopping us.
Ouch. That does not work. I'm gonna get used to shooting in the sky view in this one, man. I wonder if it's clunky as Metal Gear 1 when it comes to sky shooting. Might be. No, I don't want to do that. Ah, they still have ghosting. Ghosting. What's that supposed to do? Are we gonna jump over this? Any lethals around here or something? Like a grenade or something? That'd be kind of useful. I'm sure, alright. Fair enough. That's what I was doing anyway. Kinda hard to see though. That damn. Man, that no hitbox is hard. Come on, move over here. Great. These are both suck at aiming. No, 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 no! Whoa. What's that supposed to do? Blind me? now. So I'm probably gonna actually beat her now though. That is, wow. Wait, she just dies like that? From a stun? That's it? No way, you don't have to fight her in the future when it's actually a hard boss fight. Knocked out, knocked out. Oh shit, man, it's the things out of Prototype! So this came out before Prototype, though.
Cypher. Otacon, the ship appears to be under their control. The men have Russian gear, but I haven't been able to find out anything else about their origin.
I know who they are.
You do?
We've ID'd the old man,
Who is he?
Sergei Gerlukovich.
Gerlukovich, one of Ocelot's allies.
Yeah, the GRU colonel. He's the one Ocelot was supposed to meet up with after Shadow Moses.
They're after Metal Gear.
Everything's changed. This is not going to be as simple as we thought.
You could say that. I saw a surveillance remote just now. It looked like the Cypher.
A Marine Cypher T?
No, Army.
First the Marines, then the Russians, now the Army?
You're right. This isn't gonna be simple.
Snake,
Right,
there's
it's
something
simple.
I have to tell you.
What?
We didn't dig up this info about the new Metal Gear on our own. Not like usual.
How did you find out then?
It was a tip. An anonymous tip.
Anonymous? You've never trusted those. Why would you start now?
I have a younger sister, a stepsister. We have different parents. I only knew her for 2 years.
You've never mentioned her before. So?
The sender of the tip was EE.
E.E.?
Her name is Emma, but I always call her EE.
Emma? Emmerich?
Yeah, it just caught my eye, you know? I figured it was a coincidence, but I couldn't get it out of my mind. There's really no one out there who knows about her.
When was the last time you saw her?
Over 10 years ago.
You think it's a trap? To lure us out here?
I don't know. After I got the tip, I did break into the Pentagon system to get confirmation.
Okay.
Watch your back, Snake. Maybe I screwed up.
I've got a light-equipped USP. I can take them on now. There's no ammo, but it takes a 9mm, just like the Marines' M9. I'll find those somewhere around here.
Don't raise too much racket with that thing.
I hear you.
Oh, of course. Nice, so we got an actual firearm now. Oh, ammo though. But still. Get an actual gun! I'm surprised I didn't die by her, man. Like every boss fight in Metal Gear 1, even the tank. Yeah, I think the tank boss I died like 3 times, man. The first fight of the game. Hey, knock her off the board, make sure she has penalty dead. Climb up ladders in this one? Can. There was some up here. Caramel, nice. Pheromone. Best mine detector, best laser detector. Oh, it still was in the first game. Who knows if it is in Metal Gear 2, or Metal Gear Solid 2, I should say Metal Gear 2. Metal Gear 2 is technically Metal Gear 2 Solid Snake. Which, that game was brutal, man. Which one? Metal Gear 2 Solid Snake, the game from 1990. The second Metal Gear game ever. What was kind of like I get kind of like the how may I say this? Kind of like when it comes to like the Metal Gear series is kind of like the Grand Theft Auto series where people will only mention like games from a certain era. Like people don't talk about Grand Theft Auto 1 and 2. People don't really talk about Metal Gear 1 and 2, the original ones. Not Metal Gear Solid, Metal Gear. Oh, that's...
It's the end. I need help.
That's what I get for rushing. Thank you, thank you, thank you very much. Don't know why you stopped shooting, but you stopped shooting for some reason. Man, the damage is so much more generous in this one. Like, I'm playing this on normal. The damage, like, they barely do any damage from this on normal, man. Like, Metal Gear Solid 1. Jeez, man. Like, you get shot once, you lose like a quarter of your health. To be fair as well, at the start of this game, for some reason, you start with full health, which is kind of interesting. Like, which will probably change when something happens. Empty magazine to hold roll how to long press. I don't know what that's used for. Does the USB a suppressor? Damn, you can't view your gun in first person. Whatever, that's fine. So we're gonna go down to the mines. Oh, we're gonna take the long route.
Oh, what's that?
At least the alarm doesn't go off if it sees the dead body. Do I have any? No, I don't have any. Never mind. I would love to get that, but honestly, I don't feel comfortable. Do not feel comfortable at all trying to get that ammo there from that camera. I'm not gonna risk it. Normally, I would risk something like that, but
Is there somebody there?
no risky, no risks today. I don't get the YouTube live stream algorithm. Seems really strange today. Well, because I'm streaming later than I normally do. Actually, I am. Streaming a lot later than I normally do. I get about it. I was sure we're gonna have to get a keycard eventually. So impressive though. The fact is this game runs 60 on a base PS2. Honestly, I'm mod on this so you can run at a higher frame rate. Doesn't really matter regardless, but okay, that's up. No, I don't want to go up, I want to go down. What if we eventually get a Metal Gear game that has like a big map? Okay, that's where it's gonna go. Wait, it's this way.
Freeze.
You know if there's a way you can actually knock the guard out in this game? Like, can I knock them out with my fists? Oh, no, I know you can do that. Well, you can do that in Metal Gear 1. In fact, never mind. Forget what I said. Completely forget what I said, Jack. Completely forget what I said. Did not. There's a statue of Raven. Somehow Raven returned. Hopefully they don't say that in the game. Somehow Raven returned. I mean, listen, nothing can be bad as somehow Palpatine returned though. That's the worst. Right. Next week, somehow, I don't know. Anyway, what's up, dude? I'd rather not waste a vote on you if I can. Is it up? I think it was down here. Great. This better be ammo. Damn it, you have be ammo. That sucks. Grenades. Every type of weapon on the tanker. That's the one thing I don't like about achievements. That's one thing that maybe that it would have been better if I did play the PlayStation 2 version, because the bad thing with achievements is sometimes it spoils stuff like that. And that's a spoiler. Like, like, really? That tells me this section of this game is super short. That's what that tells me.
Who is that? I need some help here.
I barely know her. Lads. You gotta kill me, actually. I got caught. Kill me. Kill me. These guys are terrible. Oh, I've got rations on. Oh. Guys are so slow. Jeez, that's embarrassing. That's actually embarrassing that I could outrun them. I wanted to die, but I forgot I had rations on. Completely forgot about that in the ration seal. Come on. Finally.
Snake, you okay? Snake! Snake!
Alright, see you later. I need to. Yeah, I got a checkpoint. That was a really bad checkpoint. I did not want a checkpoint. Anyway, I'll see you later, dude. Or someone actually knows what they're doing. Okay, bombs.
Snake, respond! Snake! Snake!
That's twice that's happened. That's twice that's happened, chat. Early in the game, the guy says, "Oh, the bombs won't go off if you shoot the control panel. Oh, if you shoot the fire extinguisher." I'll have to wait. Okay, that's my fault. I thought we had to wait. They still fucking go up though. What?
Snake! Snake!
The good thing is, if this is a glitch in the Master Collection, I'm just getting the original PlayStation 2 version on fucking PC Experience play it there if I absolutely need to. Maybe it's so delayed. What? What?
Snake, respond!
Huh?
Snake! Snake!
And who cares if we blow up the boat? Wait, I don't get this. Why did they, if they're capturing a boat, right, why did they plant mines on the boat? Like, why plant? Ha!
Snake, respond! Snake! Snake!
Is this a glitch? Is this a bug? I'm gonna give him a call. See what he says.
Hey, Snake, you found a handgun.
It's a decent one. USP.
That gun can take out the infrared sensors you just saw. The USP fires real bullets, not the knockout.
Yeah, I know that, pal.
uses. You know that, right? The USP isn't equipped with a suppressor either. If you fire it when there are enemies nearby, they'll probably hear it. Keep that in mind. Having the USP will make combat easier, but being undetected is still the best way to go, okay? Snake, that handgun of yours.
Okay, I know how a gun works, bro. Let's see if he tells the tutorial now.
Snake, metal gear is in the holds below the tanker's deck. Go down. That USP of yours should let you take out the infrared booby traps. There's no way into the hold.
Okay, maybe there's another one. That I'm not. No!
Okay.
Oh man, I kept doing that, man. I still do that, man. I'm still doing that issue where I keep clicking D pad up. So. I'm so confused. What I'm meant to do here. I shoot that, right? That disables the mine. But it doesn't disable these mines, so. Maybe drone works. Because I don't. No, it doesn't.
Snake, respond. Snake, snake!
Alright. Want to see what that is? I'm gonna shoot that. It's probably gonna blow. Oh. Yeah.
Snake, respond. Snake, snake!
I'm off. Alright, no problem, mate. I mean, I normally don't stream this late anyway. So I'll see you later. Even though you were still watching, to be honest. So there's more. They're so hard to see though. Thermal maybe. See one. Possibly two. I don't know if that's one. The thermal's more realistic than this one. Funny enough. Actually, I'm pretty tired though. For some reason. I wish you could. Metal Gear Solid 2. I bet somebody in the YouTube video will make this really easy, because I'm actually generally confused. Yeah, Metal Gear Solid 2. Is it a YouTube video? Alright, watch this, go look at this guide. Infiltrating the tanker, here we go. Yeah, get that right. It must be part 2. Finding Metal Gear. Alright. Oh, of course, space bots. Get fucking banned, clown. Oh, I see it. Then it said the third one, you gotta go one or some shit like that. I see it. Jeez, that's hard to see. I can't move though. Alright, I get it. Okay. I would have figured it out eventually. Probably. Probably not, chat. I'm useless at these games. You get to watch how bad I really am at gaming. Are you serious, Snake? Okay. Boom. It's embarrassing, man. I should not have been able to look up guides like that. I should be fucking this stuff out myself, man. My IQ must be really bad today.
Verrazano Bridge checkpoint passed. All non-essential personnel report to the holds in 10 minutes' time for the scheduled briefing session with the Commandant. You are ordered to continue manning your posts until that time.
I mean, in a way, it's fun playing a blind playthrough, because I do feel like the Metal Gear games are kind of like the kind of gun delivering games, where I feel like they'll be more fun once you know what you're doing. It definitely feels like a series that is more fun once you know what you're doing. First time playthrough, it's kind of weird, because some games, you never get the magic when you play the game first time. I do agree with that, but there's certain games where I think there's different scenarios, where the more you play it, the better it gets, if you know what I mean. Now the problem is I'm out of ammo for them now. So we have to do old-fashioned fisticuffs.
Encountered the enemy.
Go ahead. Got no knockout ammo, man. I wasted all my nuke right ammo. Because I was lost for ages, so I don't have no way to knock these guys out. That's absolutely. Do you all heal? You do. We get to the next ring, man. Jeez, that was rough. That was really bad. That was pretty bad. Alright, I got you lean against the wall too. Can I get this one? Hopefully there's no lean parkour in this one. Jeez, man. I kept filming that lava pit over and over again. Hopefully it's not like that in Metal Gear 2. So I heard the ghosting exists until Metal Gear 3, you know? That's when the ghosting goes away. No, or Metal Gear 4 or whatever. The boss fights. Sounds fun. I hate ghosting. I mean, this ammo's nice, but I got no heals. Oh, and thank you. I have a strange feeling I'm going to be entering a boss fight with like 2 heals. At boss. It's going to be rough. If there's a boss fight. Maybe there won't be, but the problem is, it's like Metal Gear 1, they're like, it's an hour cutscene, then there's like a boss fight. You play for like 20 minutes, and there's a boss fight. She gonna get oh, great. I wish I could steal one of those AKs.
Colonel, we have sealed the stern hatch. The lift is also under our control.
What?
Sir, the Marine Commander has started his speech already. All communications to the halls have been severed. No one is aware of our presence.
Let no one down into the halls until we are out.
Yes, sir. We will secure your exit with our lives if necessary.
There is one more thing.
Yes, sir.
My daughter, keep her safe.
Yes, sir.
I was gonna say something else. Because there's one more thing, something happened.
Who goes there?
That's fun. Yeah, aim for the lights. That's actually a great idea. Shit. Why am I stuck? What the fuck, DE? Why did I say DA? That's not the name of Oh man. Oh, for fuck's sake, friend. Bro, I'm down on the floor. You really have to throw another... I'm dead anyway. Dead. Maybe not, because I decided to spawn another ration. For some reason. I really like an assault rifle right now. Oh,
Who goes there? Oh, Shalashaska. Why are you here? We thought you were with the Colonel. What the?
why? Why though? Why kill your own man? At least you could have let your man say something, bro.
The Colonel will be joining you soon, comrade.
What? You're gonna kill the Colonel. Oh, this is weird.
Snake, are you in yet? Have you made it to the holds?
It's taking longer than I expected. We've already passed the Verrazano Bridge.
All right, we'll use another recovery point.
They may be planning to change course.
What?
The exits to the deck are all sealed.
What are they planning?
If they get Metal Gear, we're going right off the fringe.
You're all familiar with the Shadow Moses.
The men down here are definitely Marines.
The current state of nuclear...
If the deck is sealed off, they have no way of knowing that the ship's been taken over.
I'm not interested in fighting these guys. The weapons won't do me much good here.
Can you see Metal Gear?
No. I'll have to go around to the bow. They have some serious defenses here. I doubt the recent arrivals want to blast their way through the Marines either.
Wonder where they're headed?
I don't know. Not the beach, that's for sure.
Okay, Snake. Let's go over this one more time. Use this camera to get photographic evidence of the Metal Gear prototype. Now do your thing and take pictures that speak louder than the government's plausible denials. We need 4 shots. Metal Gear from the front right, and front left.
Okay.
And a close-up of the Marine Corps marking.
Marking?
There should be a Marine's insignia on the body of Metal Gear.
I see it.
Just let someone try explaining away a clear shot of that.
So front, left, right. So right's not a bat.
There's actually one little thing.
Just spit it out. I'm used to things going wrong.
It looks like someone's monitoring our transmission.
Who?
I don't have a clue. All they're doing is watching. It would creep me out less if they tried to interfere with our communications.
Could it have something to do with that cipher we saw?
Maybe. I've switched the encryption protocol for our burst transmission for now. What I want to do is use a different method for sending these photos, just in case.
Instead of using the codec?
Exactly. There's a workstation in the southeast corner of the block where Metal Gear is housed. I've made arrangements so that you can send the pictures from the machine.
Oh, got to do the old-fashioned way.
Arrangements?
I hitched a ride on Link 16 into U.S. military's proprietary network. Managed to get into that workstation and overwrote a part of the system software so I could remote install a little app I wrote.
Why bother with anything that complicated?
No, it's pretty simple, really. Look, All you have to do is stand in front of the machine and push the action button. The app will automatically launch and download the image data from the camera, split the files, and encrypt them individually. The data packets can then masquerade
Yeah,
as...
I'm doing alright.
Okay. So all I have to do is push the action button in front of the computer once I have the pictures, right?
Yourself?
Well, sure, if you put it that way. And one more thing. The Commandant's already begun his speech, but you need to get the pictures before he's done talking. Otherwise, they'll spot you, okay?
How much time do I have?
I hacked into his personal files and took a look at the text of that speech. I'd say you have 7 more minutes. Longer if he throws in a joke or two.
A 7-minute time limit, huh?
Remember, Snake, just the photos, okay?
With these kinds of odds, I won't be making any sudden moves. But that doesn't mean we can just let Metal Gear be hijacked.
Okay, but first the photos.
All right, we'll deal with the rest when we get there.
Stay low.
Yeah. I'm doing pretty well.
Every industrialized nation on the globe knows the specifications for Metal Gear. Worse yet, so do a number of rogue states. They are all working on deploying their own Metal Gear force to compete with the U.S.'s nuclear strike capability. The world is about to see a swarm of these Metal Gear derivatives. We initiated development of Metal Gear Ray as a countermeasure to these pirated weapons forces. The only thing that can stand up to a Metal Gear is, of course, another Metal Gear. With Ray, the hundreds, if not thousands, of Metal Gears that exist all over the world are no longer a threat. The blind rush to nuclear proliferation will be contained, and it will be the Marine Corps and our Ray that will accomplish this. This weapon will render all other Metal Gears obsolete.
No problem.
Nations building up their own Metal Gear
No
force will
problem
think
at all.
twice about their nuclear strategy in the light of the military
Sometimes I gotta repeat myself.
dominance spelled out by Ray. The shift in the balance of power will mean a new world order, and we, the Marine Corps, will play a central role in its military affairs. Some say that the strategic importance of aircraft carriers will be
I'm
reduced
so
by the
kind of
completion
lost what I
Ray.
meant to do here.
The opposition from the Navy is an undeniable fact. There is a lot of pressure from Navy brass, especially those with submarine and air background.
Okay, we should be good for now.
From a major plane.
Wasted a
Not to mention interference from a major plane. But this project is vital to the Marine Corps.
Wait, what?
The enemy is sometimes closer to home than you think, gentlemen. Always bear that in mind. Ours is not the only military project devoted to Metal Gear development, but it cannot be more different in nature from the Navy's.
But do I need to take a screenshot of that?
Theirs is a program that will add fuel to the uncontrolled fire of nuclear proliferation.
Okay.
Players in favor of
I just figured it out.
Players in favor of such a policy are attempting to derail our own Ray project. But I promise you that they will not succeed.
Oh well, that's fine. I don't know if that's scripted. Did we fail? Yeah, we did.
Snake, respond! Snake! Snake!
Okay. I was generally thinking, I was like there for a minute, I was like...
Mention interference from a major plane. But this project is vital to the Marine Corps. The enemy is sometimes closer to home than you think, gentlemen. Always bear that in mind. Ours is not the only military project devoted to Metal Gear development.
I don't know what that face is all about, by the way, that face that shows up, what's what say?
Cannot be more different in nature from the Navy's. Theirs is a program that will add fuel to the uncontrolled fire of nuclear proliferation. It is a fact that players in favor of such a policy are attempting to derail our own Ray project. It is a fact that players in favor of such a policy are attempting to derail our own raid.
I know.
It is a fact that players in favor of such a policy are attempting to derail our own raid project. But I promise you that they will not succeed. This turned out to be longer than expected. At ease. Rest a little.
Are you serious?
Getting back to the topic at hand. I have a daughter. It is my greatest wish never to have her
Yeah, fair enough.
children experience the horror of nuclear
Don't blame you.
As a father, I want to leave a better world for future generations. As a soldier, I know that is my duty. Metal Gear Ray is amphibious. Unlike the Army's Rex, it can cruise deep underwater. Move in under
Why does a face pop up when I do that?
on any shoreline. Its onboard Joint Tactical Information Distribution System identifies targets with unerring accuracy and takes them out with massive firepower. It is the ultimate weapon. It is
Oh no!
Snake, respond!
No!
Snake!
God, I wouldn't expect a spy mission like this super early in the game, man. I'm still kind of a noob at Metal Gear 2.
a major player. But this project is vital to the Marine Corps. The enemy is sometimes closer to home than you think, gentlemen. Always bear that in mind. Ours is not the only military project devoted to Metal Gear development. But it cannot be more different in nature from the Navy's. Theirs is a program that will add fuel to the uncontrolled fire of nuclear proliferation. It is a fact that players in favor of such a policy are attempting to derail our own raid project. But I promise you that they will not succeed. You must be tense. Let's do a little stretching, shall we? Right. Left.
Stop kidding around. Snake?
Jesus. They didn't do that last time. That's new.
But this project is vital to the Marine Corps. The enemy is sometimes closer to home than you think, gentlemen. Always bear that in mind.
No, I didn't need to screenshot that.
Ours is not the only military project devoted to metal.
Oh, man.
But it cannot be more different in nature from the Navy's. Theirs is a program that will add fuel to the uncontrolled fire of nuclear proliferation. It is a fact that players in favor of such a policy are attempting to derail our own raid project. But I promise you that they will not succeed. You must be tense. Let's do a little stretching, shall we? Left. Right. Left. Up. Right. Down.
Please left.
Front. Left.
Probably gonna say right.
Down.
Didn't know that he was gonna do that.
Let's continue. I have a daughter, and it is my greatest wish never to have her or her children experience the horror of nuclear war. As a father, I want to leave a better world for the future generation. As a soldier, I know that is my duty. Metal Gear Ray is amphibious. Unlike the Army's Rex, it can cruise deep underwater, move in undetected, and make its landing on any shoreline. Its onboard Joint Tactical Information Distribution System identifies targets with unerring accuracy and takes them out with massive firepower. It is the ultimate weapon. It is yours to guard. I'd like you all to think about what that means. This new model of Metal Gear is codenamed Ray, after the great Manta Ray. Our Ray has a sting that nature never gave the Manta. With this latest Metal Gear, we can rule the sea and land as we never have before. Some say that the strategic importance of aircraft carriers will be reduced by the completion of Ray. The opposition from the Navy is an undeniable fact. There is a lot of pressure from Navy brass, especially those with submarine and air background. I seem to be repeating myself.
Fuck me!
Snake, you okay? Snake! Snake!
Yeah, well, I'm glad she did. Because I didn't buy them, unfortunately. And I wish I did. I mean, I bought them on PC. I bought them on PC Steam before they got removed, but I didn't buy them on console. And I kind of wish I did, because the PC version is kind of annoying, because you get a bunch of files, some modded files, and they're so old that you constantly get antivirus alerts. It's so annoying.
Clearance from a major player, but this project is vital to the Marine Corps. The enemy is sometimes closer to home than you think, gentlemen. Always bear that in mind. Ours is not the only military project devoted to it cannot be more different in nature from the Navy's. Theirs is a program that will add fuel to the uncontrolled fire of nuclear proliferation. It is a fact that players in favor of such a policy are attempting to derail our own Ray project. But I promise you that they will not succeed. You must be tired.
Yeah.
Let's do a little stretching, shall we? I have a daughter, and it is my greatest wish never to have her or her children experience the horror of nuclear war.
Restarted over. No!
Snake, what's wrong?
Oh my
Snake.
god.
Snake!
That is annoying.
Not to mention interference from a major player.
No checkpoint? You get me a checkpoint that takes away 2 minutes. Yeah, you don't want to give me a check. Okay.
But this project is
Okay,
vital.
Konami.
The enemy is sometimes closer to home than you think, gentlemen. Always bear that in mind.
Snake, the tanker's holds are divided into 3
Three?
separate blocks, and Metal Gear is in the farthest hold. You need to head north. You know the number you're up against. If you're spotted, there's no winning that fight. You have to stay out of their sight, okay?
Ours is not the only military project devoted to development.
It's really... Well, I don't know why that guy's face keeps showing up every time I get that picture.
Theirs is a program that will add fuel to the uncontrolled fire of nuclear proliferation. It is a fact that players in favor of such a policy are attempting to derail our own Ray project. But I promise you that they will not succeed. I have a daughter, and it is my greatest wish never to have her or her children experience the horror of nuclear war. As a father, I want to leave a better world for the future generation. As a soldier, I know that is my duty. Metal Gear Ray is amphibious, unlike the Army's Rex.
Maybe I gotta be standing up.
Deep underwater. Move in undetected and make its landing on any shoreline. It's on board Joint Tactical Information.
I don't know why that didn't work.
Identifies targets with unerring accuracy and takes them out with massive firepower. It is the ultimate weapon. It is yours to guard. I'd like you all to think about what that means. You must be tense. Let's do a little stretching, shall we? Right.
Snake, take those pictures before the Commandant finishes his speech. It's the only chance we've got. As soon as he finishes up, the Marines will go back to their posts. That's way too many pairs of eyes watching out for Metal Gear. There's no way they'll let an intruder with a camera slip past. Do what you have to before that happens.
You're not very helpful, Dr. Ock.
Front. Right. To move on, this new model of Metal Gear is codenamed Ray, after the Great Manta Ray. Our Ray has a sting that nature never gave the Manta. With this latest Metal Gear, we can rule the sea and land as we never have before. We initiated the development of Metal Gear Ray as a countermeasure to these pirated weapons forces. The only thing that can stand up to a Metal Gear is, of course, another Metal Gear.
I don't know.
I seem to be repeating myself. Chalk it up to old age. George Sears surrendered his presidency in the aftermath of Shadow Moses. The official reason given did not, of course, include the development of Metal Gear Rex and next-generation nuclear warheads. But even you will have heard rumors that he was forced to resign after the failed cover-up costed his influence in the political community.
I don't get this. I'm so confused. I'm actually genuinely confused about this. Wait, what?
The Metal Gear Rex development on Shadow Moses was supposedly the first preparatory measure taken against the future possibility of reduced nuclear defense capability. NMD technology leaked to other nations would make that contingency likely. But if this theory is correct, it means that there was a calculated intent.
I don't know. Is there a way to tell? Yeah, hold number 1. We want to go to hold number 3.
The proliferation and development of Metal Gear technology are about to render agreements like the NPT and Star.
I've wasted far too much time.
There are also forces at work trying to exploit this disturbing trend to further their own power and influence. The human race is about to slide back into the endless arms race of that last century. And we cannot afford to play that Russian roulette again. The Metal Gear Ray you see is here to prevent that possibility. Your necks must be stiff by now. Time for some more stretches.
How do I get up there?
Left. Front.
Oh, I see. I wasn't
Left.
You got a cutscene. The problem is I wasted 6 minutes.
Familiar with the Shadow Moses incident during the Sears administration. The current state of nuclear proliferation is a direct result of that event.
Did you get all the Grand Theft Auto games on the PlayStation Store? All the original ones? Like, did you get 3, San Andreas, Vice City, and I think also you get Liberty City Stories as well.
Metal Gear.
We should have Vice City Stories so, on that.
The brain drain of nuclear specialists in the black market trade and weapons grade plutonium has been fueling a cottage industry in nuclear weapons since the late 19th century. Add Metal Gear to the mix, and the result is the renewed proliferation you see the world over. We once lived in the shadow of the Doomsday Machine. This Metal Gear Ray can bring other Metal Gears under control and ensure that we never know that fear again. We, the Marines, will be the guardians of this peace. This Metal Gear Ray is a prototype designed to be operated by an onboard.
I don't have any way to knock this guy out though. Actually, I do. Never mind, I don't remember where I got this ammo from.
Ray will be unmanned, driven by tele-existence and an autonomous control system.
Alright,
Good.
But there are anti-Metal Gear terrorists planning to target the ship. Intruder to the left! Intruder in the back! Intruder to the left!
Okay, that was scripted.
Should that actually happen, I expect you to be prepared. We cannot and will not give up Ray. Stay on your guard at all times. Getting back to the topic at hand.
Fucking timer.
The importance of next-generation technology such as C4ISR and RMA in battle situation has been discussed time and again, but Ray is the first to deploy it so fully. With Ray's completion...
Oh, man.
Good.
This is good. This is rough, though.
Age of military tactics.
Fucking failed.
I'm on a roll here. Let's go on a little bit longer. The National Missile Defense Program was initiated in the end of the 20th century, projected to completion in 2005. However, the NMD trial conducted in the year 2000 was a complete failure. And the success of the 1999 trials is now considered a chance.
They must have realized there's people like me that are so clueless. They decided to give us extra time. Good.
Strong criticism from Russia and China for its potential violation of the anti-ballistic missile agreement. The fact that any development in missile defense would trigger accelerated weapons development has been pointed out from the very beginning. President Sears forced the NMD proposal through and succeeded in deploying the program. Some say that it was a military interest, with plans for the $100 billion program budget that actually arranged the legislative approval. We will proceed out of...
That didn't work.
Snake, respond! Snake! Snake!
I don't know, I thought it might have.
The brain drain of nuclear specialists and the black market trade in weapons grade plutonium has been fueling a...
So I wonder how he gets to the top then.
Weapons since late last century. Add Metal Gear to the mix, and the result is the renewed proliferation you see the world over. We once lived in the shadow of the Doomsday Machine. This Metal Gear Ray can bring other Metal Gears under control and ensure
Don't trust that guard
never
to not
know
wake
that
up.
fear again. We, the Marines, will be the guardians of this peace.
Good.
Yeah.
Designed to be operated by an onboard pilot. In its final form, Ray will be unmanned, driven by tele-existence and an autonomous control system. The importance of next-generation technology such as C4ISR and RMA in battle situation has been discussed time and again, but Ray is the first to deploy it so fully. With Ray's completion, the Marine Corps will lead the way for a new age of military tactics.
Good.
Okay. But what the frick was that Kojima shit all about earlier, man? That weird guy that keeps running up.
The missile defense program was initiated in the end of the 20th century, projected to completion in 2005. However, the NMD trial conducted in the year 2000 was a complete failure, and the success of the 1999 trials is now considered a chance happening. I'm on a roll here. Let's go on a little bit longer. There was no technological solution in sight, and the program was already attracting strong criticism from Russia and...
Let's see.
China for its potential violation of the anti-ballistic missile agreement. The fact that any development in missile defense would trigger accelerated weapons development has been pointed out from the very beginning.
Where is the Marine Campbell?
President Sears forced the NMD proposal through and succeeded in deploying the program. Some say that it was a military interest, with plans for the $100 billion program budget that actually arranged the...
Where is this damn thing, man?
We will proceed out of New York Harbor and conduct top-secret field testing of Ray. Shadow Moses has turned public opinion against weapons.
Maybe I gotta stun these guys.
This training needs to stay covert. We cannot risk jeopardizing the program on the eve of its completion. The disguised oil tanker is a part of our cover. Ray is well worth all these precautions. Trust me. It is an undeniable fact that there is a force at work in our government and within the military, seeking to control national affairs to suit its own interests. Metal Gear Ray bears the burden of confronting this party, thwarting their...
I don't get what we're meant to do here.
What's wrong? Snake! Snake!
We'll get this.
The brain drain of nuclear specialists and the black market trade in weapons... plutonium has been fueling a cottage industry in nuclear...
I don't know where the senior is though.
Add Metal Gear to the mix, and the result is the renewed proliferation you see the world over. We once lived in the shadow of the Doomsday Machine. This Metal Gear Ray can bring other Metal... Gears under control.
I'm kind of annoyed I wasted so much
Never
time,
know
man.
that fear again.
Get to this.
We, the Marines, will be the guardians of peace. This metal gear ray is a prototype designed to be operated by an onboard pilot. In its final form, Ray will be unmanned, driven by tele-existence and an autonomous control system. The importance of next-generation technology such as C4ISR and RMA in battle situation has been discussed time and again. But Ray is the first to deploy it so fully. With Ray's completion, the Marine Corps will lead the way for a new age of military tactics. The National Missile Defense Program was initiated in the end of the 20th century.
Right, so front left. Finally, the inside can be found on both the right and left sides of the ray behind it. So walk under and past the Marine Commander and take a photo instrument from either side. Yeah, I get it.
Projected to completion in 2005. However, the NMD trial conducted in the year 2000 was a complete failure, and the success of the 1999 trial is now considered a chance happening. I'm on a roll here. Let's go on a little bit longer. There was no technological solution in sight, and the program was already attracting strong criticism from Russia and China for its potential violation of the anti-ballistic missile agreement. The fact that any development in missile defense would trigger accelerated weapons development has been
See the symbol, Marine symbol.
President Sears forced the NMD proposal through and succeeded in deploying the program. Some say that it was a military interest with...
Alright, I'm gonna watch it. I'm gonna watch a YouTube video. I'm gonna watch a YouTube video because I don't get this. Yeah, I'm gonna watch a YouTube because it doesn't make sense. Metal Gear, unless somebody actually generally knows where it is, but Hold 3. Let's see what it says. I need pictures. Oh, that is such an outdated guide. Jeez. Hold freeze. Full game. Even if I find a YouTube video of the full game. Because I don't know where this marine hang is. Let's go to videos. 53 views. Probably not a live stream. 4 views. Oh, it's actually somewhat relevant. Why is she? That's weird for YouTube to be recommending channels that honestly have fuck all views. That's really weird. Watch this guy's video. Let's see if this guy figures it out. Knows what the fuck he's doing. Right, I gotta read my phone to get that. Whoa, what the fuck's that guy? Okay, so he does that. Moves in, right? Moves into hold 3, which I'm doing. Oh, this guy makes it easy. All right. Okay. All right. Fucking. That's why you watch YouTube videos for guys. Okay. All right. Fucking, I was using an article, man. Fucking useless, man. Freaking the articles are so useless, man. I usually don't use game journalists. This is why I don't like game journalists, man. I really reading the IGN guide. It said, "Oh, it's right under the commander." It's the fuck. It's to the right. God, man. Fucking awful explaining stuff, man.
Shadow Moses has turned public opinion against weapons development. This training needs to stay covert.
Typical, though. Typical.
Do not risk jeopardizing the program on the eve of its completion. The disguised oil tanker is a part of our cover. Ray is well worth all these precautions. Trust me.
I still don't see the symbol, though.
It is an undeniable fact that there is a force at work in our government and within the military, seeking to control national affairs to suit its own interests. Metal Gear Ray bears the burden of confronting...
I still don't see the symbol, though. I don't get that. It was here, right? Wait.
Thwarting their plans and guiding this nation back to its original path.
It was that the whole time. I knew it was. I thought it was like a marine symbol. Oh, whatever, Dylan. Dylan's a moron, cat. Did you know that?
Former President Sears did also act towards reducing the nuclear stockpile while nurturing the NMD concept. It was he who lowered Start 3 ceiling.
Yeah, we got all four of them, I think. I'll probably have to I might have to interact with this 4 times. I'm not even joking. Unless you get to take one screenshot and then interact with it, take one screenshot and interact with it. That would suck. Password interact. Yeah, I think we did it. I think. Who knows? Who knows?
So, any codec moments from you, Snake? The first image is... This is great. The Marines lettering shows up really well.
Yeah.
The next image is... Ah, don't send me creepy stuff like this. What if I get possessed or something? Sorry, but this doesn't work.
Next up is... But I did it though.
Tactical nuclear weapon.
Have I got to interact with that every time I take a picture?
Looks like I have your photos now.
I fucking have! I fucking took like 20 photos, mate! Oh my god. Okay. How do I... Alright, I'm gonna have to get caught on purpose. There's still time though. Technically I could do it.
Russia around to approving a revision to the
Just have to be really quick though.
Everyone believed the world was headed for...
That's fucking bullshit, man. I took like 10 photos.
Shadow Moses had.
That's actual bullcrap.
Metal Gear Rex is still outside the bounds of official truth. Everyone in the international military community knows the facts.
Like, it's really gonna sound like I'm doing it right, but I'm clearly not.
The globe like wildfire. The nuclear race is on again. The only thing that can reverse its course is this Metal Gear ray.
Oh man, I hate this cover system sometimes.
Some say that the strategic importance of aircraft carriers will be reduced by the completion. Good.
Okay, he said something.
The opposition from the Navy is an undeniable fact. There is a lot of pressure from Navy brass, especially those with submarine and air background. Not to mention interference from a major player.
Good.
Okay.
Is vital to the Marine Corps. The enemy is sometimes closer to home than you think, gentlemen. Always bear that in mind.
Come on!
Former President Sears did also act towards reducing the nuclear stockpile.
Good.
Okay.
Good.
It was he.
Interact! Please, please, please count all three. Please, please. Don't want to do that all again.
Okay, I'm receiving the images. The first one I'm seeing is... It's almost right, but not quite. We can't use this.
That's fine.
Next up is... You're on a mission here, remember?
That's a...
And the next one is... We only need one good shot of the lettering.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Lowered Start 3 ceiling for tactical nuclear weapons in order to bring Russia around to approving a revision to the ABN treaty. Everyone believed the world was headed for the end of the arms race when Shadow Moses happened. We, the Marines, will lead the charge into a new world order with Metal Gear Ray. That is all. Dismissed.
Oh, we fail.
Huh? Stop! Freeze!
Oh, well, I know what I'm doing now.
Snake, are you okay? Snake! Snake!
Really buggy. Really, really, really buggy. This is...
The brain drain of nuclear specialists and the black market trade in weapons grade plutonium has been fueling a good.
Okay, he said good.
Late last century. Add Metal Gear to the mix, the result is the renewed proliferation you see the world over. We once lived in the shadow of the Doomsday Machine. This Metal Gear Ray can bring other Metal Gears under control and ensure that we never...
I didn't think it would be the front right. You said the right. The fucking right could be the bloody right. That's just the right, but I guess not.
We, the Marines, will be the guardians of this peace.
Whatever, man.
This Metal Gear Ray is a prototype designed to be operated by an onboard pilot. In its final form, Ray will be unmanned, driven by tele-existence and an autonomous control system. The importance of next-generation technology such as C4ISR and RMA in battle situation has been discussed time and again, but Ray is the first to deploy it so fully. With Ray's completion, the Marine Corps will lead the way for a new age of military.
I don't know if that's a good picture. I think that's a bad photo, but it might count.
The National Missile Defense Program was initiated
Good.
Dead good.
in the 20th century, projected to completion in 2005. However, the NMD trial conducted in the year 2000 was a complete failure, and the success of the 1999 trials is now considered a chance happening. I'm on a roll here. Let's go on a little bit longer.
Good.
He said good.
There was no technological solution in sight, and the program was already attracting strong criticism from Russia and China for its potential violation of the anti-ballistic missile agreement. The fact that any development in missile defense would trigger accelerated weapons development has been pointed out from the very beginning.
Okay. The game did explain it quite vague. It said take a picture from the right and left, then take a picture of the symbol. Like, I went right up to the right and I went right up to the left. It's not very good at explaining it, I'm going to be honest. Like, that's what I would do in real life. If someone told me to take a picture of something, they said, take a picture of the front, the right and left, I would go pretty close to the right and pretty close to the left, if you know what I mean, to take a photo. But no, apparently that's not good enough.
Okay.
The next one is debate front view, right? Alright, we got it. Okay, at least we got it. I know I skipped that chat, but I've heard the dialogue before when we failed.
With Metal Gear Ray. That is all. Dismissed.
Obviously, we're gonna get caught now.
Excellent speech, my friend.
Who the?
Gift of the silver tongue. They say it's the mark of a good officer.
That's fuck.
End of a liar.
Get his hand back.
Americans are too in love with the sound of their own voice to speak the truth.
Identify yourself.
I am Shalashaska, also called Revolver Ocelot.
Yep, this fucker. I remember this guy, man. He's survived. He's the one that got away. I wonder if he's the main antagonist in this.
What do you want?
This machine will be quite useful.
What are you planning to do? Steal this thing?
Steal? No, I'm taking it back.
What happened to all the other guys? There's only like 10 guards there. What happened to all the other 50 people that were there? Whoa. Not smart.
Gerlukovich. Nobody move. Understood? This ship now carries enough Simtex on its key structural points to blow it out of the water at the touch of this button. That's right. No one has to die needlessly.
Maybe you could shoot him in the leg.
We're almost at the target. Get a move on.
What do you intend to do with Gray? Sell it on the streets?
I was raised in Snezinsk, formerly known as Chelyabinsk 70, the nuclear research outpost.
What are you talking about?
After the Cold War ended, my home was bought out by the Americans.
Is there a point to this sad story?
Now you would understand. Land, friends, dignity, all sold to the highest bidder, the United States of America. Even the technology that gave birth to these weapons is Russian, developed by us.
What do you intend to do?
Russia will rise again.
Don't think that ended well.
Is the key.
I regret to inform you that I have no intention of selling Metal Gear. As I said, I came to take it back. Yes, returned to the Patriots.
The Lale Lule Lo?
What?
How's that possible?
Ocelot, have you sold us out?
I was never in your employ, Kurlukovich.
Are you still in league with Solidas?
No hard feelings, Colonel. Mother Russia can rot for all I care.
Yeah.
Since when, Ocelot? When did you turn?
I'm glad you noticed, comrade. I abandoned her during the Cold War.
Ah!
Metal Gear only has room for one! Kurlukovich, you and your daughter will die here.
Damn you!
Yeah, don't mess with that fucker, man. I mean, that was kind of predictable. That Ocelot guy was well annoying in Metal Gear 1, man.
Sergei, looks like you were long overdue for retirement.
Traitorous dog!
That motion blur though, jeez.
Show's over. If you wish to live, I suggest you run now. This ship is still in the lower New York harbor. You may yet make it to shore if you swim for your life.
Whoa. Can't even happen.
Ocelot!
Wait. He's shit. Oh, he shit himself.
a while, brother.
Oh wait, it's fucking him?
Who are you?
No.
You know who I am.
Liquid?
Not so young anymore, eh, Snake?
I thought it was Ocelot.
You're
What the
drowning
fuck?
in time. I know what it's like, brother.
What?
No wonder Naomi
I'm so
passed
confused.
you over for the Fox Dive program. Ouch! Get out of my mind, Liquid!
What? Was it Liquid or Ocelot? I'm fucking confused, man. It's my first time playing Barrow, if anyone's curious.
The price of physical prodigy. Few more years and you'll be another dead clone of the old man. Our raw materials are vintage, brother. Big Boss was in his late 50s when they created his copies. But I live on through this arm.
Liquid's on.
So, what? So Ocelot stole his arm and used his arm for him. So is that what happened in Metal Gear 1? So Ocelot stole his arm and decided to use it for himself, but he didn't realise that it could control him. Okay, that's interesting. Sounds interesting. Oh fuck! You gotta fight that.
You don't have what it takes after all!
I got to, man.
You're going down, Snake, with this tanker!
These guys are idiots. Why are you shooting that with a? Okay, that's a weird spawn.
Otacon, we have a problem.
Snake! Snake!
Poor Snake. Now he's dead though. because there's future Metal Gear games. Sadly. I mean, it would have been amazing if we played this in 2001. But...
No problems. Proceeding as planned, sir.
That's sick though. Becomes like a submarine. I think they did basically like the Metal Gears are kind of based off Godzilla, I suppose, in a way. Which I guess Godzilla was technically the original like big thing.
At the location we discussed. Yes, I have photographic evidence of Snake on the scene. The cipher was most useful. I look forward to tomorrow morning's news flash. I would say the Marine Corps' plans are on indefinite hold. Yes, of course, Mr. President.
President.
Snake!
I mean, the President of the United States. Maybe it would be. Who knows? Yes, we'll save. We'll save. We'll watch whatever cutscene's gonna come at chat, then we'll end today's stream. Scientists had to make thousands of calculations to create the atomic bomb and determine its cost, and computers and the atomic bomb both produced in World War II grew up together. Information age, people, information, and fast. I can read fast. But...
Snake, do you remember the sinking of that tanker 2 years ago?
Of course.
Terrorists blow a hole in an oil tanker full of crude barely 20 miles off the shore of Manhattan. Your classic nightmare. It didn't take long for the government to put an oil fence around the whole mess. And then that massive offshore cleanup facility went up inside.
The big shell. I hear the cleanup isn't quite over yet.
It takes time. But in the meantime, the shell's become a landmark, a symbol of environmental protection.
Calling teams Alpha and Bravo. Deploy at the big shell as scheduled.
Approximately 6 hours ago, the big shell was seized by an armed group.
Do we have an ID?
Former members of the Navy SEAL Special Anti-Terrorist Training Squad Dead Cell. Russian private army members may also be involved. It's a highly trained group, and they have the big shell under complete control.
Come in from downwind and pull up fast. Get ready to fast rope down to Shell 1. 5 minutes to ETA. Alpha, your top priority is to rescue and safeguard the President. Team Bravo, watch out for Stillman's back and get those C4s disarmed.
What are their demands?
$30 billion.
$30 billion? What makes them think they can get that much?
There was a government-sponsored tour going on at the big shell that day.
Hostages, huh?
A VIP from one of the major conservation groups, and one from our own government. The most important person in a sense.
The most important person?
James Johnson.
The President?
Unless the demands are met, the terrorists intend to blow the big shell out of the water.
And the crude will ignite, turning the Manhattan Harbor into an inferno.
That's not the worst-case scenario. If the chlorides being used to decontaminate the seawater go up with the oil, toxins containing catastrophic levels of dioxins will be released. In other words, the bay's ecosystem will be wiped out, and the sea will turn into a toxic soup for centuries, becoming the worst environmental disaster in history. You have 2 mission objectives. 1, Infiltrate the offshore decontamination facility Big Shell and safeguard the president and other hostages. And 2, disarm the terrorists by any means necessary. You should know that SEAL Team 10 is also conducting a rescue operation.
Is this a joint effort?
No.
It's definitely not Snake.
Foxhound remains a covert body. Don't alert them to your presence. That is an order.
This is Snake. I'm now inside Strut A of Shell
That does
1.
not sound like Snake.
How are things?
We're in luck. Looks like there are no sentries posted here.
What's the visibility?
The lights on the plant struts are functioning. I won't have to use the IR goggles.
Any problems?
There was a brand new hole cut through the oil fence. There's someone else besides me that wanted to get in badly.
That's not possible.
What about SEAL Team 10?
They landed on the roof of the Big Shell as planned. And by the way, Snake, we're changing your code name for all following communication.
What's wrong with Snake?
Just a precaution. You are now designated Raiden.
Raiden.
All right, Raiden. You've already covered infiltration and VR training.
I've completed 300 missions in VR.
Damn.
I feel like some kind of legendary mercenary.
I got bored after like
Okay,
30.
we'll skip that part.
Make sure nobody sees you. If you need to, contact me by codec. The frequency is 140.85.
How do I
when
say
you
it?
want to use the codec, push the back button. When we need to
Why are they
reach you,
teaching me how to do this?
contact you.
I did a
The
sell it.
codec will beep. When you hear that noise, press the back button. The codec's receiver directly
This would have been useful like 3 hours ago.
No one but you will be able to hear it.
All right. I'll contact you if anything changes.
First, make your way to the upper section of the Big Shell.
How do I get up to the next level?
There's an elevator at the far end of that area. Use that.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
Your new sneaking suit uses electrofiber technology, a byproduct of fiber optics research. The texture isn't far removed from rubber, but the material protects against a wide range of toxic substances.
Nice.
The suit itself has a wide array of built-in sensors. It is referred to as smart skin in military R&D. Data about damage to different regions of the body, including blood loss, is exchanged between the suit and the intravenous nanomachines to create a feedback system.
It's even more obvious it's not Snake. He's got blonde hair.
Relax. The suit applies varying pressure to major internal organs to maximize performance and safeguard their functions. They call this the skull suit in Foxhound.
Skull suit seems appropriate somehow.
Yeah.
The hatch with a circular handle will open into the elevator area. Locate the hatch first.
Copy that. Moving on to main mission objectives.
How do I save the game? How do I save? I mean, I did actually, to be fair, I did save before. But is there like a button that I could save? Since I'm playing this in the Master Collection, there's no way to just... No, there isn't. Ah, that's fine. Whatever, man. We'll just skip the cutscene. Alright. Yeah, frick it. I'll just skip this cutscene. So, that's going to be us today's chat. So, we will be live tomorrow. It will be a bit earlier in the day, though, than today. The reason why I started pretty late today, chat, truth be told... The main reason why is because earlier today I did a short stream where I played Metal Gear 1's VR missions. Because I wanted to see what the VR missions were, because it's my first time playing the whole series. So I wanted to play the VR missions, see what the VR missions were like. And I'll be completely honest, they were pretty repetitive and pretty fucking boring. So I did like a 50-minute stream playing them, like 45 to 50 minutes, I can't remember the exact time. But I got bored, and I said in that stream, I said, you know what, fuck it, I'm going to do a second stream today. I'm going to do a second stream because it was a really short stream. So we ended up starting Metal Gear Solid 2 about like 7 o'clock at night, and it's now 10. So yeah, tomorrow's stream will be a bit earlier, but we're going to continue Metal Gear tomorrow. Metal Gear Solid 2 tomorrow. Then on the Thursday, we will finish off Lego Star Wars, the video game. We've got like the bonus episode, we're going to clear some bonus stuff. So we're going to be doing that on the Thursday, and Friday we'll continue this game as well. And chat, the streams, even though usually I start like 2 o'clock or something like that in the afternoon, truth be told, over the next few days they're going to be getting a little bit earlier because I got to be up for like 10 o'clock on Saturday, 10 o'clock in the morning for Saturday, which is UK time zone. So this is like 12, it's 10 o'clock at night right now. So Friday I'll probably be starting like maybe 11 or midday. I'm not even joking when I'll be going live. It'll be pretty freaking early for me. Usually, I know I don't usually go live till like between 2 and 4. But yeah, but anyway, I'm gonna end it here. I've got nothing else to say. So far this game has been fun. Obviously a bit confusing when you don't have the guide, but I said that at the end of Metal Gear Solid 1 playthrough. These are definitely the type of games that they're a lot more fun when you know what you're doing. I mean, I do really enjoy like the blind playthrough. Doing a blind playthrough is really fun for the story, like because it makes you. The story's the most interesting part, I would say, of the Metal Gear games when it comes to the blind playthrough. But when it comes to like actually like enjoying the gameplay more, I would say personally, from Metal Gear Solid 1 and so far of Metal Gear Solid 2, I would say that these games are a bit annoying when you don't know what the fuck you're doing, if I'm going to be honest. But it's because they are older games, so to be fair, they are older games. And I'm sure by the time we get to like Metal Gear 4 and 5 and all that type of stuff, it'll be a lot easier and a lot simpler by then. And I'll be less confused. Or maybe, yeah, but you know it is what it is. But anyway, I'm going to end it here. I've got nothing else to say, so I will see you